What if the future of the British monarchy isn't being shaped behind palace walls, but through years of quiet preparation that most people never noticed? As public attention continues to focus on King Charles, Prince William, and Princess Catherine, one senior royal has remained remarkably consistent, quietly demonstrating the values that have kept the monarchy steady through decades of change. And while Princess Anne rarely speaks publicly about family matters, her lifelong dedication has fueled renewed discussion about what the next generation of the royal family could look like. But that's only the beginning of the story. Before we continue, subscribe to Royal Family Daily News and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest royal updates. For generations, the British monarchy has depended on more than tradition. It has relied on duty, resilience, and the willingness of each generation to prepare the next. Today, that responsibility is becoming increasingly visible. As King Charles continues leading the monarchy, royal observers have noticed Prince William and Princess Catherine taking on an expanding role in representing the crown at home and abroad. Their growing responsibilities haven't happened overnight. They are the result of years of careful planning, experience, and public service. What happened next surprised many royal observers. Rather than dramatically changing the institution, the transition has been gradual. Each public engagement, each international visit, and each major royal event has reflected a carefully managed effort to ensure continuity for the future. And this is where Princess Anne enters the story. Known as one of the hardest-working members of the royal family, and has earned widespread respect across the United Kingdom for her extraordinary commitment to public service. Year after year, she has carried out hundreds of engagements without seeking headlines or personal attention. Many royal commentators describe her as the embodiment of duty. That reputation has made Anne one of the monarchy's most trusted figures, not because she speaks often, but because when she does, people listen. But that's not the whole story. Behind the scenes, many royal experts believe Anne's example has influenced younger members of the family, particularly William, who has watched firsthand what lifelong service to the crown truly demands. Unlike the dramatic portrayals often seen online, the reality of royal life is usually built through years of preparation rather than sudden announcements. William has spent decades preparing for the responsibilities that will eventually come with becoming king. Meanwhile, Catherine has steadily built one of the strongest public reputations in the royal family. Her work supporting early childhood development, mental health awareness, and numerous charitable organizations has strengthened her image as a future queen consort dedicated to service rather than celebrity. Royal historians frequently point out that public confidence cannot be inherited automatically. It must be earned. And many believe William and Catherine have spent years doing exactly that. But another important question remains. How much of today's monarchy has been shaped by King Charles himself? Throughout his reign, King Charles has repeatedly emphasized the importance of continuity while modernizing certain aspects of the institution. In public speeches following his accession, he expressed confidence in William and warmly recognized Catherine's years of loyal public service as she prepared for her future role. Those remarks attracted considerable attention because they highlighted not only William's future responsibilities, but also Catherine's growing importance within the institution. For many royal commentators, it was a clear signal that the next generation had already begun assuming greater responsibility. Still, public expectations continue to grow. Every appearance by William and Catherine is now examined through a different lens. People are no longer asking whether they will one day become king and queen. That much is already established by the line of succession. Instead, the real question has become this: what kind of king and queen will they be? That question has inspired countless discussions among constitutional experts, historians, and royal correspondents. Some believe William represents a modern approach while remaining committed to centuries of royal tradition. Others point to Catherine's calm public presence during challenging periods as evidence of the steady leadership many people expect from a future queen. But that's not the end of the story, because one senior royal continues to provide perhaps the strongest example of what decades of public service actually look like. Princess Anne. Her relentless work ethic has become a benchmark inside the royal family. Without seeking publicity, and has demonstrated that the monarchy's greatest strength often comes from consistency rather than spectacle. Many observers believe that lesson has not been lost on William and Catherine. As their responsibilities continue to expand, they appear increasingly focused on balancing public duty with family life while maintaining the dignity expected of future sovereigns. If you're enjoying this coverage, please like, subscribe, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Coming up, we'll explore how William and Catherine's growing leadership roles have changed the royal family's public image, what royal experts say about the future of the monarchy, and why many believe the next chapter has already begun long before the next coronation. As William and Catherine continue taking on more visible responsibilities, one question continues to dominate conversations among royal commentators. Has the future of the monarchy already begun, long before the next coronation? The answer, many experts suggest, can be found not in dramatic palace announcements, but in the steady evolution of royal duties over the past several years. Every major engagement tells part of the story. Whether welcoming world leaders, representing Britain overseas, or supporting national charities, William and Catherine have increasingly appeared at the forefront of public life. These moments may seem routine to casual observers, but within royal circles, they are often viewed as carefully planned opportunities to prepare the future king and queen for the responsibilities that await them. What happened next surprised many royal observers. Public opinion has consistently shown William and Catherine among the most popular members of the royal family. Their ability to connect with people from different generations has become one of the monarchy's greatest strengths. Royal historians often note that popularity alone is never enough. A monarchy survives through trust, and trust is built over decades. That is precisely why Princess Anne's career continues to attract admiration. For more than 5 decades, she has quietly demonstrated what unwavering public service looks like. She rarely seeks media attention. She rarely comments on family controversies. Instead, she allows her work to speak for itself. Many constitutional experts believe this approach has helped preserve stability during periods of enormous change. It is a lesson William appears to have embraced. Like his aunt, he has increasingly focused on long-term projects rather than short-lived headlines. Princess Catherine has followed a similar path. Rather than expanding her public profile through constant appearances, she has carefully selected initiatives that reflect lasting social impact. Her early years campaign is one example frequently cited by commentators as evidence of a thoughtful, long-term vision. But that's not the whole story. Behind every successful public appearance lies months of preparation. Royal engagements are planned with extraordinary precision. Every speech, every meeting, and every symbolic gesture carries meaning. This attention to detail has become increasingly important as William and Catherine prepare for greater constitutional responsibilities. Another significant development has been William's growing international role. Representing the United Kingdom abroad requires diplomacy, cultural awareness, and political neutrality. These are qualities expected of every future monarch. Observers have noted that William's confidence on the international stage has grown considerably over recent years. Meanwhile, Catherine's calm presence continues to attract praise. Her ability to remain composed under intense public scrutiny has become one of her defining characteristics. Royal correspondents frequently point out that the pressures facing a future queen are unlike those experienced by almost any other public figure. Every appearance is analyzed. Every expression becomes a headline. Every decision is examined. Yet Catherine has consistently maintained an image of professionalism and dignity. But another question remains. What role does King Charles play in preparing the next generation? Throughout his public life, Charles has spoken about ensuring continuity within the monarchy. Since becoming king, that commitment has become even more visible. Rather than creating sudden changes, observers believe he has encouraged a gradual transition that allows William and Catherine to gain valuable experience while respecting the traditions of the institution. That measured approach has earned praise from many constitutional scholars. It reflects an understanding that stability, not speed, is often the monarchy's greatest strength. Still, the challenges ahead are considerable. The royal family must remain relevant in a rapidly changing world while preserving centuries of constitutional tradition. Finding that balance will be one of William and Catherine's greatest tests. If you're enjoying this coverage, please like, subscribe, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Because coming up next, we'll examine why many experts believe the future success of the monarchy may depend not on grand ceremonies, but on the partnership between William and Catherine themselves. Throughout modern royal history, one principle has remained remarkably consistent. No monarch leads alone. Behind every successful reign stands a trusted partner whose influence is often felt more than it is seen. For many royal observers, that is where Catherine's future role becomes especially significant. As Princess of Wales, she has gradually established herself as one of the monarchy's most respected public figures. Her measured approach, charitable work, and ability to connect with people from all walks of life have strengthened public confidence in the institution. But that's not the whole story. Many historians point out that Britain's most successful periods of royal stability have often depended on strong partnerships rather than individual personalities. William and Catherine have spent more than a decade building that partnership under extraordinary public scrutiny. Unlike previous generations, they have also balanced royal responsibilities with raising a young family. That balancing act has become an important part of their public identity. Many people see them not only as future monarchs, but also as parents navigating many of the same challenges faced by families across the country. This combination of tradition and relatability has helped shape their modern image. Princess Anne's own example provides another valuable lesson. For decades, she has demonstrated that duty is not measured by publicity. It is measured by consistency. Year after year, she has continued carrying out hundreds of engagements regardless of changing public attention. That quiet determination has earned respect across political and social divides. It also offers a powerful example for the next generation. William and Catherine now face the responsibility of carrying those values into the future. Not through dramatic announcements, not through spectacle, but through steady leadership, careful judgment, and continued public service. What happened next may define the monarchy for decades. As Britain continues to evolve, so too must its oldest institution. The challenge will be preserving the traditions that people value while adapting to the expectations of a new generation. That is no simple task. Yet many royal experts believe William and Catherine have spent years preparing for precisely that responsibility. Their journey has not been without personal challenges. Like every family, they have experienced moments of joy, uncertainty, and change. Those experiences have shaped their public understanding of duty in ways that cannot be taught through protocol alone. Perhaps that explains why public interest in their future remains so strong. People are not simply waiting for another coronation. They are watching the gradual emergence of a new generation of leadership. Princess Anne's remarkable lifetime of service, King Charles's emphasis on continuity, and William and Catherine's growing experience all point toward the same conclusion. The future of the monarchy is not being built in a single moment. It is being built every day. One engagement, one decision, one act of public service at a time. As history has shown, the strength of the crown has never rested solely on titles. It has depended on the people entrusted to carry those titles with dignity, humility, and unwavering commitment. William and Catherine understand that responsibility. Princess Anne has spent a lifetime demonstrating it. And King Charles continues guiding the institution through an important period of transition. Whether future historians describe this era as one of transformation or continuity remains to be seen. But one thing is becoming increasingly clear. The next chapter of the British monarchy is already being written. If you're enjoying this coverage, please like, subscribe, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe Prince William and Princess Catherine are ready to lead the monarchy into its next chapter? Or do you think the royal family faces even greater challenges before that day arrives? Share your thoughts below. We'd love to hear your perspective. Thank you for watching Royal Family Daily News. Until next time, take care, and we'll see you in our next Royal Update.